Hello again, everybody. I'm Navith Master, and this is my fourth episode of the DROD Journey to Rooted to Hold Let's Play. Last time we did the 5th and 6th level, and as you can see, we're about to approach the 7th. So let's go. Journey to Rooted to Hold, 7th level. There are those who choose to stay all of their lives forever looking the same way, believing that eventually something interesting shall enter their field of vision. There are those who are forever moving around, employing whatever device possible to remain unseen. What happens when the two types meet? Please write a 5,000-page essay on this topic by next week. Evil eyes and invisibility, I'd imagine. Oh, Half has appeared. Cool. So it looks like... well, I need to not step on this invisibility potion, clearly, because... because otherwise that evil eye will wake up and go in here, and I won't be able to clear the room. So... right. So Half is going to have to be the one to open this door. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. First of all, I'm gonna do that. Then I will shut this door so that the evil eyes won't wake up. Then I will ask Half to go and open this door. I can do the trapdoor, open this door, and kill the evil eyes. Now, I'm not sure at this point how I'm going to get into these roaches. Did the room start like this? Because... I don't know, No, these roaches aren't reachable. These... No, so... Looks like I'm going to have to start from the south. That's a weird... decision. Like, it doesn't really add anything to the puzzle to do that. But whatever. We can just do the same steps as before. It's really not that difficult, this room. And then we will be able to become invisible and thus stab this evil eye, but Half, as kids often seem to be, is in the way. Great. Luckily, we can just back it up and move them out of the way. Okay, cool. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of roaches. And I also think this is a challenge scroll, I'd imagine. A challenge scroll which I'd like to actually be able to get to. I think starting up here is probably the best way to do that. Although, at a guess, I'd say the challenge is almost certainly going to be... Oh. Is almost certainly going to be... Don't step on the invisibility potion. So I can clear the room like that first. Not too difficult at all. In fact, it almost seems harder to make a beeline directly to the potion. Like this, what I'm doing is pretty standard. Yeah, don't drink the invisibility potion. It's pretty standard horde horde management, I suppose, and really isn't too tough. Now, actually, those... no, I can't have those... queens go into these arrow kind of sections, because they will be blocked off. However, how am I going to be able to get to that? I don't know. I think yeah, how am I going to reach this in time? This is a puzzler. It genuinely doesn't seem possible to reach this roach queen in time. How many turns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is kind of the maximum is the number of turns it takes after which this queen will be unreachable. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, no, we can actually get there. Maybe facing this direction. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was not too difficult in the end. Just making sure that I actually, ooh, excuse me, actually paying attention. I am going to have to do something slightly tricky there, and that is just that. Use the roach spawn, as we've seen in many other rooms. I mean, I could use an invisibility potion, but oh, in fact, yeah, I'm gonna need to use it. Otherwise, that roach queen there will run off. In fact, I need to use it far sooner, so because it can't get in that trapdoor area at all. It will otherwise the kind of my smell range is at this point is still out of the range of this top trapdoor where the roach queen had ended up. So if we just get to the that invisibility potion slightly earlier, then I don't think we should have any more issues. We'll see. But I'd hope not. Yeah, those roaches are fine. This roach might be an issue. Yeah, this one needs to go further over. So it looks like the timing of the roach of when we take the potion is important. I'm gonna say, yeah, this is the last possible turn that I can take it before the roach queen steps there into a kind of irretrievable position for Beethro. So I'm gonna take it now, and hopefully that should do the trick. Obviously, I have to approach from the bottom in order to be able to kill her still, but yeah. we should be good to go now. Okay, yeah. Not too difficult, just another kind of observational kind of room. It was building on the same sort of principle of this. This one was you had to get to the potion as quickly as possible. This one was you can't get there too quickly, but you also can't wait too long to pick up the potion. So pretty similar. But both pretty cool rooms, I suppose. Okay, a standard eye room.
Kinda busy. Kinda busy.
Can you see me, Luke? Because I can see you. I'm down. Yeah.
Whoa. How'd you get down there?
Just spilled to me behind like putrid milk. You could come down and visit, but fashion hall in which you'd fit snug.
I plan to stay up here.
You plan to do a lot of things. Who knows?
Nobody, but I got my own notions.
I feel, and I feel deeply that you will, when the nothingness rushes up will shake the forgotten fears of a child. Stand close to the edge, and you may witness it gathering.
What do you want already? Jeebus, what?
You want things, Manabot, not me. I'm content to wait for certainties to fall into position. But surprise me, Beethro Budkin. If you
Yes?
come down to me, right now instead of later, embrace the nothingness. I promise it will embrace you back.
I think it's going to take a little while for Beethro to embrace the nothingness. That is just the feeling that I have.
Don't worry. I'll be coming down. Just taking the slow way.
Okay, next up. More eyes. You can never get enough eyes, I suppose. And of course, just the obligatory Roach Queen to spy.
Tired of chasing you around, Beethro. It is better to just wait for you here.
This does allow you to skip the entire level. Let's give it a go then. Oh right.
Just step through. I won't cut you. Very much.
I suppose. What it's asking us to do is to somehow create a Slayer path which is long enough so that well, actually I should really be facing west for this.
Just step through. I won't cut you. Very much.
Yeah, so it wants us to create a path which is long enough such that, you know, the Slayer, well, basically that it's longer than this passage. And honestly, I don't know if I've succeeded here. I'd be surprised. This doesn't seem long enough. Yeah, it's nowhere near long enough. Huh. Okay.
I'm tired of chasing your...
I'm tired of listening to your voice. 39 Slayer.
Just step through. I won't cut you. How could I take so long?
I need to... I think maybe pushing the Slayer onto that row might help. And I wonder if I can make him do a zigzag. Back and forth like this, kind of with a one tile gap in between each kind of wisp layer, if you like. This is going to be my best chance of doing it, of getting this challenge. But even then, this is going to be close, and especially my sword is not facing the right direction for this. But we'll see. If we one tile off, then that kind of explains it. And but no, I'm still off. I presume the solution for this room isn't just to kill the Slayer. Like, I'm presuming that there's another way to do this apart from just kill the Slayer. It could be something like this, where, you know, we increase the distance from the wisp first and then leave. But no, again, that is again too short. But possibly if I can, I mean, if I can do something like, you know, get the wisp to be away from me, but like the Slayer's in the top corner, then then maybe we could do it. That being said, yeah, I'm not sure about this. There are some... I made what I had imagined to be pretty much the longest path. Pretty much the longest path possible. I mean, yeah, the problem with this is that it's a too wide passage, so the wisp could indeed like go all the way around like that, but then it's gonna have to then go back through here, if you like. So then he'll just step across. Maybe it's possible to kill the Slayer. I don't really know how to do that. And I don't know. I guess because I don't know exactly how to kill him. Like in an ideal scenario to kill him, I don't know whether he's killable in this room. I'm thinking possibly this could help, but I'm really not sure. So Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I feel like something like this is close to being what I want. But I'm not quite there, so no, I'm thinking
I'm tired of chasing.
I'll either have to restore to this one and do a bit of reading and see kind of what the challenge expects, or I'll have to leave it for later. Okay, what's this room about then? I'm presuming I'm going to have to do something like that in order to, you know, not have this Roach Queen go in here. Although, well, it doesn't even matter if the Roach Queen goes in there. And I need to be visible. Oh, no, it does. Because of this. But I do need to be visible in order for those evil eyes to see me. So, I mean, I can just stay here. Oh, actually, no, we don't even need to wait. And then kill these evil eyes. And kill everything. Extract this queen and presto. Easy as that. You know, I can see when people are selling me an extra invisibility potion. You know, this is I've been caught out before by taking one too many invisibility potions, and I tell you, you don't feel very good in the morning. Okay. Cross the force arrow before drinking a potion. Okay, so I guess then the first thing that needs to happen is me crossing that force arrow. I mean, I could go in here.
I knew it. You're new to this whole Delvin thing.
Oh, right. I need to... I can't have the queen spawn. That's what it's telling me. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure whether I want to take this or not. I'll go visible, invisible, visible, invisible. So I'm thinking that I do want to take this, but we'll see. I'll kill these queens first, and then I guess it doesn't really matter my exact timing, just so long as I'm not visible when that queen spawns its roaches. And then, yeah, the rest of this seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, easy. You gonna say anything, my dude? I just did the challenge. I just owned it. First try. You're not even gonna say, well done? Rude. As one of the citizens said in the naming office, the nerve of some people. Okay. Weird that this is an... Oh no, that is a blue door there. I was going to say it's weird that this is an unrequired room, even though the blue door... that you can access this before the blue door. And that is correct. Like, it wouldn't have needed to be an unrequired room. I just realised that I let this roach into this little alcove, and obviously I can't get to him now. So I need to restart the room. Oh well. I need to be a bit more careful. I'm going to have to go around the bottom. You can clearly see that there isn't enough space to maneuver past that roach on this side of the on the north side of this little pit sea. There is just enough room to do so on the bottom side. And now we can get onto the 8th level.
Back, where'd you go? Finding Wisp.
Oh, interesting. So even if I'm stepping on the wisp, he can't find me. Even if I'm stepping on the wisp, he can't find me if he can't smell me, which is interesting. I kind of would have thought that, like, the way the wisp is explained is like the wisp will find him, but clearly, like, the wisp isn't his own thing. It's something that he's sending out, because, like, otherwise the wisp would still be able to hunt me down even when I wasn't in smell range. Although I suppose then this room wouldn't be possible. So. Classic. Couldn't resist though, could you? Many neophyte smite masters just out of clearing school, upon defeating their first dungeon roach, believe that they are now prepared for the full range of overgrown vermin a dungeon has to offer. They couldn't be more mistaken. The infamous 8th level, and this first room already gives you a hint about what this level is about. This is
nasty bits of squirm, hard to predict. Oh, how I wish I could kill these things with my sword. And this one's on the small size too.
Yes, serpents. Whoops. I'm just gonna have to fumble around with him for a little bit. That's actually fine. And he traps himself. Fortunately, you know, I'm a bit of a serpent guru.
Some kind of force that is in the way. It'll be hard to slip past serpents with these in place.
I'm a bit of a force guru. A serpent guru. So I'm hoping this level doesn't cause me too many issues. But it's at the same time it's quite a large level, so it might well do.
Good thing they can't cross force arrows. I can probably take care of these later.
Yes, indeed.
Alf, didn't I tell you to stick close?
Hey, sorry, Unc. I was...
Look, fine, whatever. Go on, get yourself killed. I tell you stuff so you don't end up dead, but I guess you can figure it out yourself. So I'll quit worrying.
Beethro, I think you've got to take more of a hands-on approach to parenting. Yeah. Clear the room and reach the green door without any wubbers leaving the wooden floor. Minor. Alright. I can do that. These wubbers, they ain't leaving that floor. They ain't leaving it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, this isn't really much of an extra challenge. The challenge difficulty actually is, come to think of it, it's been a bit all over the place. Granted, most of the challenges I haven't given like a very like long trial period too. Like I didn't take forever about the last challenge in the 7th level, but like this challenge seems way easier than, for example, the challenge on the 4th level. I couldn't get that one done, so maybe I was just being stupid, but still. Okay, yeah, I remember this. You got some weird door system. This room. This room isn't particularly difficult. It's just really weird. It's kind of like a lights out kind of thing. But yeah, it's an odd one. And can we let them all out at once? Yeah, we can. I mean, yeah, like there doesn't really seem to be like a good place. Like the best thing about staying on these doors is actually not having these roaches coming and killing you. Although that you can use the roaches to kill the serpents like that though. So I suppose from that perspective it's pretty good. But yeah, it just kind of makes the room traversal very odd. I mean, I'm pretty much done though at this point. Like I just need to hit all these orbs and kill the roach queens. So yeah, it's just pretty bizarre. Yeah, I think this is one of the rooms with the... Oh, I didn't hit that one. With the highest number of high score first place changes. I think it's this room, which is an interesting metric to look at on Caravel Net if you're interested. But yeah, this is a very funky room, and yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting kind of idea, but I don't think it really works that well. Okay, what's going on here? I need to hit this orb. Wait. Huh? Why would I need to... Oh, this is after the blue door. Okay. So, like, I don't need to worry about anything until kind of... Until after after I've cleared the level. That's fine. And these serpents then will just come and die down here. That's fine. They're not going to be super helpful about it, actually, come to think about it, because preferences, but they should eventually sort themselves out. Will they? Maybe not actually. I can use this box though. Still, I can use this box. I can use this box better. It's still going to be a tad annoying because, you know, snake preferences. Mean that it's a bit of an annoying task to have them coming into the west because they prefer to go east and north. But it's no big deal. We got that done just fine. On to the next room. Ooh, that is a lot of serpents. Fortunately, there are these kind of force arrow tiles, which serpents are immune to or unable to step on. And to be honest, due to the ortho squares, like these roaches aren't really going to actually give us any issues because they just kind of don't. Like if I move north, and they are, then because of vertical preference, then they'll just move north as well, and it's pretty simple to manipulate roaches on ortho squares. So that room wasn't too tricky.
This could be messy.
It could be, but do I need to leave half on this side? Not really. I mean, I can just do this, right? He can just kill these serpents for me. Like the good boy he is. Yeah, and then we can't do anything else in this room, but leave. I think, at least not at the moment. I think this kind of elaborate door system is something to do with, is from what I remember, to do with when you can exit the level and stuff like that. It's a bit weird, a bit convoluted. Enter from the north. I can enter from the north. Let's go out that exit. Relation device. Okay. Right. I just want to be able to enter that room from the north. You know, how hard is that? How much of a challenge does this need to be? Oh, let's do this room. You can't do anything though, Half. You may be back, but you're pretty useless over there, my boy. Last one, yeah, another very simple kind of mechanism. Pretty straightforward. Half is back again. Yeah, this is just a simple. I mean, this level is, while I think for probably beginners, the difficulty does kind of ramp up a fair amount, just because, you know, snakes are pretty weird. They are not your average your average monster to manipulate, and the rules aren't immediately obvious. How do I get it there? Excuse me. Use this? No. Use this. I mean, fortunately, there's no, like, forcing a serpent west or anything like that. At least, not any compulsory forcing serpents west. You know, you might have to do that voluntarily. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, snakes pretty much take care of themselves if the alcoves are east or north, then yeah, they like I say, they pretty much sort themselves out. And then yeah, this one does need to go west, but since you can stand more west of it, it's again not a big deal. Oh, okay, I'm blocked off again. I love how Half just pops in and out whenever he wants. How do I get back here? Oh. I was going to say, that looks like a backtracking issue to me, but no, it's fine. This is... I kind of... I do feel like having a level like this kind of... Maybe by the time you're on the 8th level, you're already kind of... sold as a player, even if this is your first DROD. But the strength of DROD is its puzzles, and making people do pretty seemingly arbitrary and pointless level kind of navigation just seems silly. Okay, what do we have here? This is a simple one. It's just go in, clear all the monsters, and leave. That being said, this snake already seems to be giving us a little bit of jip. But no, we can get out of there, and we can also let's use this wubber as a snake killing device. Wubbers can be very handy, although this one isn't quite cooperating as I'd like it to. Mainly because I don't want it in that square, and because Wubbers on ortho squares do not really a whole lot. They're pretty stupid, so they just kind of stand around and look fluffy, I guess. But no, they can be put to good use, and the ortho squares does mean that they're very easy to manipulate, and they won't kind of, they'll never, you have to kind of try pretty hard in order to arrange them in such a way that they'll be that they will trap you. So, but let's do this. Easy. And then we're gonna have to go in there actually. I mean, first let's deal with this lot of roaches which is built up. Second, I think that wobber, we just want to make sure that this wobber doesn't trap us in. So having it there is fine. This roach queen might be a little bit of a pain to get out, but it just depends on whether the amount of roaches that are in there, that's in that chamber, is flexible enough to let her out. It doesn't look like it is, but that's not a big deal. You know, there's nothing else that we need to worry about now from this chamber. So if we just kind of lock the roach queen in using those roaches, and then drag them back up. There is actually one too many roaches. Or just the one. Sometimes one is all you need, and there are indeed one too many. There is indeed one too many roaches in that section. So now that should be all right, and it does get blocked in there. It won't spawn obviously at the moment because there are roaches in the way, and there you go. It's now out, and we can go and clear the room. Cool. Cool, and then a little bit more work just to extract the last of these roaches, and then we're done, and that challenge also is done. I think the main thing is just that kind of the main additional challenge of doing it from here rather than from here is just that this roach queen in the middle, when you start here, will kind of, depending on where it starts, I'm not sure where it's placed, but it will just kind of automatically find its way out for you. Whereas you do have to do some wiggling if you start from here, because otherwise it will travel around into this section here and get stuck, or won't be able to move because it's got too many roaches around it. Apart from that, though, I think everything else is pretty basic. I didn't choose poorly, okay? I was told by the challenge to go from that entrance, and so I did indeed go from that entrance. What's going on here? So I need to use the serpent to block roaches from going into these holes. But also, yeah, there's no... no, there is. I can... If I bring it all the way around, it will die in there, so... So, yeah, that seems like the in and out of it. Oh, no. That's not true. It won't die on there on this trapdoor because I'm not going to drop this trapdoor. So I can use a roach to do it, I suppose. I can send it around a second time and a roach can stand like here or something and kill it. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. I mean, first things first, I may as well just get these roach queens out and kill them. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't do that now. So I may as well do it now. And I may as well hit that orb as well. Okay, and then I just need to guide this serpent round. I think maybe first I want to attract these roaches to me a little bit. Oh no, I don't need to do that first. The serpent I can push on, it's very long, so I can do like that. And in fact I can actually push it one square higher. And deal with it like that. Obviously I'm making the most of the fact that I've got vertical preference here so that this roach, so long as I'm not in this row of course, will always move south to me. And then I suspect it's just a similar process for the rest of the roaches. Obviously with this horde and this horde as well, there's not going to be any vertical preference, so I'm just going to have to drag them straight out like this. It might take me a couple of goes, but it's not a big deal. Like that. And then finally one more set. It's literally the same it's the same setup, except I did say I want a roach left over to kill the serpent, so maybe I can do it with this roach. Let's give it a go. I did forget about that. So hopefully that roach is in a fine position for me to do that. Fingers crossed. Yes, no, that's fine because I can come here, kill that, and then kill the final roach, and we are done. Nice. Exit level. We still got a bit of time. Let's see if I can get this level clear. First of all, I've got to figure out how to get out of here. Okay, blue door here. Turn back. No, seriously, turn back. Trust me, turn back. Turn back! This is your final warning. Turn back. Okay, this is your final warning. How about no? What's going on here? I mean, is the Slayer coming? Presumably the Slayer is coming. Oh, the Slayer isn't coming. I don't know then. Okay, I don't really get the point of any of well, this or anything like that, but whatever. We can use the webbers as a serpent serpent killing device again, and we're going to do that by doing nearly that. That.
Now, how do I get out?
Like this.
Hello again.
Oh, hello.
I've used far too many resources chasing you around, but here the career of the Delver Beethro Budkin ends.
That's not very nice. Yeah. Looks like I can't just trap the Slayer in here. Although, as we've clearly seen before, for continuity purposes, you know, the Slayer seems to be able to get trapped in a room and then magically reappear anyway, so whatever. What's going on here then? This reminds me a lot of a certain level in King Dugan's dungeon. But fortunately this isn't going to be too much of a time waster because of the advent of control wait, which allows you to wait 30 turns or until the next Briar spawn. Now, the Slayer
Good thing the architect wasn't paying attention.
is,
I'd
yeah.
have been roach meat if that hole wasn't there.
Yeah, it's a good thing that, you know, this. The thing is that the Slayer, he's you know, he's an expert swordsman, right? But he's never had to. Does he have to follow me in here? Maybe he does. But he has never had to push a serpent west without any obstacles, or being able to step west of the hole we're trying to put it in. So, you know, I can see why he thinks he's a big shot, but the reality is, Mr. Slayer, the reality is that the experience of Beethro Budkin will prevail, undoubtedly. But if you want to carry on chasing me, then that is absolutely fine. Yeah, take that. Like, how does he do that? I need whatever device the Slayer is using to just cross pits. Maybe it's a grappling hook. I need that. Okay, so I looks like I need to do what? I need to hit this orb to open here, and then I can have the Slayer hit this orb, I suppose, and then what? No, go back down. So I don't quite understand the orb smacking thing. Like, he's clever enough to know to be able to smack the orb, but only sometimes. I don't quite understand what's going on. I also don't really understand what I need to do here. I guess I know I do. I guess I just need to, rather than... Oh, yeah, I can just do that. And then I presume this is a challenge. This two-man... Oh, no. Two-man dual locking system mechanism is designed to foil most devils as they, as a rule, travel alone. Not me. It foiled me for a bit, to be honest. I was very confused for a second about what was going on there. So apparently, in the original... I don't know about Architect's Edition, but in Webfoot, doors which were connected on the diagonal, or doors which were adjacent on the diagonal like this, were also connected. I was not aware of that. But that's an interesting kind of characteristic, I suppose, especially because visually they clearly aren't. Yeah,
Buy me some time.
get me now. Beethro, I don't want to be pessimistic, but you dropped a trapdoor in front of him here, and he still managed to be right in front of me. There are a few plot holes here, guys. There are a few.
Alf, listen close. There's a man down here dressed in purple. You saw him before.
Yeah, the Slayer.
He's looking for me. I think he wants to kill me.
Can't you stop him? I mean, you're the best swordsman ever, right?
I can't stop him, Half. He's too good.
So we have to go.
Run, Half. I'm right behind you.
Beethro thinks that the Slayer wants to kill him. I don't know why he thinks that. The Slayer is definitely wants to kill him. His name is literally the Slayer. How much more on the nose can you get? You know what I mean? Awaken the south-facing eye before stepping on the checkerboard top floor.
Aha! I felt you were here.
Okay, so the Slayer's gonna wake up when I step in front of any of these evil eyes.
Aha! I felt you.
I mean, do I have enough time to just razz it round here without the Slayer getting me? If I'm facing the right direction, then maybe.
Aha! I felt you were here.
That's annoying. Although, yeah, having to turn my sword. What? Oh. What does this do? Oh, I have to go back as well. Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough time to do any of that. Okay, well let's do one of these then. We can do one of our long long passages. There isn't enough room for me to do. Yeah, there isn't enough room for me to do it this way, but I can probably. Do it this way, like this. And then I can drag it all the way down here. I don't want it to be set off yet, but I'm thinking that this might buy me enough time to be able to do this. But I don't know. I cleared the room, but I'm nowhere near quick enough still. I think possibly I want to maybe want to set off these eyes though, like that might help. Maybe not that one in the corner because it does require me taking an extra step. But yeah, I'm still miles away from being quick enough at this point. Yeah. I don't know, like I don't see how I can create any extra distance between me and the Slayer. Because just this is a long path. This is a long path. Whether I can come back out though, maybe that's the possibility. So I'm thinking although this is a too wide corridor, like I would have thought that you can't really. But if you can push the Slayer back, like if I can come here and push the Slayer backwards, then maybe, but that doesn't look like it's possible. Yeah, it doesn't. Ooh, unless there is this extra bit here which is wider. Can I force him? Can I force him down this way and then step past him here and then move back out? Have him chase me all the way around to here and then go back in. Maybe. That's kind of my working theory right now. Possibly, though, this might actually not be too difficult. Yeah, so the Wisp has him step there. Yes. Yeah, so I can then create some way more space by having him chase me all the way over there, over here. And then running back in here. I've got plenty of time, especially because he's been turning, so the Wisp still hasn't even caught me up by that. And won't have caught me up by the time I kill this eye. And then I can escape, and I will, I believe, then have enough time to leave the room. Yeah, plenty of time. Okay, that was a bit more of a difficult one. I think just the observation that there is a spot where you can dodge around him, because in a too wide passageway like this, you can't dodge him, and there was no way of making a path long enough here for you to be able to go here and back and all the way back in again. That's a long way. So there must have been some other trick, and realizing this, I think, is the key to that solution. I don't think there'd be another way to do it. Okay. Just gotta drag those wubbers out. make sure that none of them are stuck in still in this passage, or here where they can block my way from exiting. That's fine. And then I can dodge around that one there. This guy is also very easy to dodge, and that is the 8th level. This episode is a little bit longer than the last few, so I'm going to leave it there, but I'm glad I got both the 7th and the 8th level done this episode. The 8th level, kind of big one. And definitely a spike in difficulty. I think this room in particular at the time would have caused some issues, because it's more than just a simple use the serpent as a blocking mechanism. You have to do a bit of thinking and make sure you don't accidentally have a serpent that can't die at the end. But anyway, yeah, I've been your host, Nabith Master, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.